And we're green again here in Albert Park. Live to Win doesn't get the start. Here comes Senna down the inside. Who will lead into turn one? It'll be Live to Win as they're side by side. The Williams comes out on top. As we have a much cleaner start, we'll look to the back. Glob drips in the wall. So someone else lost their front wing. Oh, a massive lock up there as the Mercedes and the McLaren collide here into turn 4. Side by side again, they touch wheels once again. A much cleaner start to start this 35% feature race. Senna now, he'll look to capitalise on the lead early, get the clean air. Goes to the inside of the Williams on the back straight. As the inside line gets the move done, back to the race lead for Senna. He'll be looking to keep it there now. Mr. Frosty with a double DNF to start his season and a virtual safety car. That is not what he would have wanted. He was close on track with Glob Drip, who has no front wing damage visually. As we go back to green. Senna keeps the lead. He has a good gap on those behind. People being able to keep the heat in the tyres as the McLaren of Captain Stardust goes on the dirt there. Snag around the outside. He's on the gravel. He's off the track. And Ryan and Docs might get past him here in the final few corners. Not what the AlphaTauri was wanting. But here comes Ryan. P6 now. He started P17 in the sprint. He's lining up P5. He looks to claw points back. Senna on the mediums. Sets the fastest lap. Goes behind on soft tyres. They go side by side through the opening corner. Ryan just unable to get the move done. Stardust now. It's a 3-car battle here for P9. Could it be 3 wide into turn 3? No, it won't. Stardust claims P8. Puckers into P9. Doc's down to P10 in the Alfa Romeo. P7 in the AlphaTauri. We have another yellow flag. It's Sam Soccer out in the Haas. And we're back under safety car. What a shame there. We had a great start. And we're back under safety car. Glob Drip going slowly. He taps the wall. So Williams, it must have been Ibor. Yep, Ibor must have collided. He's lost his front wing. And that's Sam Soccer's night done, unfortunately, after 2 laps. We'll see if people decide to pit. They probably... Oh, they actually have. So 1 and XB, Ryan and Lindsay. Captain Stardust all in. So is Onyx. It'll be a double stop for Ferrari. Can they get it done in time? Motley also in. Noah in. And Ibor will be in as he goes off in the final few corners. So the leading car to stop is 1 and XB in the Aston Martin. As we go to the green. Senna previously has gone in the final corner. See if he does the same trick now. He'll lead the pack to the green on to commence lap 6. Takes it out of the final corner again. Gets a good jump. On the other hand though, here comes Snag down the inside of Travis, but he just loses the top end speed. Here comes Puckers as well as they enter the first corner. Here comes Live to Win now. He'll be pouncing on the inside. Here comes Travis as well. The Williams sends it down the inside. He's just not close enough. Everyone closing in ahead as well. Red Bull stays out in front for that position. As, Pucker sends it right down the inside. They barge wheels. And it's going to be 2 by 2 into the final corner with those behind them as well. As they make contact on the straightaway. That is outrageously dangerous. They collide into turn 1 again. The AlphaTauri cuts the corner. Gotta keep it clean here, guys. Ryan currently P8. Hasn't been able to pass the Aston Martin ahead. As these two are still battling up ahead for P5. The Mercedes have swapped position with Jake DeSalvo on the mediums and Travis on the softs. They've decided to swap. We have another yellow flag. Who is it? Motley's dropped a few positions. So is Docs. Snag has now been able to gap Puckers after their continuous tangles. Can he get the move done? He's got a much better exit there. Can he use the slipstream to gain the position here? He's not going to be close enough even with DRS. Live to win. Didn't use the first DRS zone. He's decided to use the second DRS zone on the back straight to claim the race lead. And he'll use it again into the final few corners. That is very smart moves there from Live to Win. Live to Win claims the fastest lap so far with a 20.4. Oh, Snag just goes wide there. Ryan will pounce on the AlphaTauri. A P4 here. This could be critical for the Grand Prix. The longer Ryan takes to get through, as he's just pushed wide a little there. As Eyeball gets his own 3-second penalty. There's a lot going on here in the field. Just opening DRS. Will he look for a move? Another yellow flag. Eyeball's out of the session. Could we see a safety car? Yes, we do. And these top pair will all pit. Will Ryan pit himself? He pit on the opening safety car period. And he would be at a massive tyre disadvantage in the closing laps. He's currently P4. So Snag, Lindsay, Captain Stardust, Glob, Drip and Bubbler Bill currently the only drivers with penalties as we enter our third safety car period of the night. Live to Win and Senna both pit. Ryan pits himself, so we questioned it. And he's collided with the Mercedes. The Mercedes is airborne, so there's been a bit of disconnect there. And the Mercedes is now collided with the car in front. Not sure what is happening here. 1XB has stuck out, so is the other Ferrari. And Noah. Oh, the Williams of Live to Win just getting held up in the pit lane. He'll still be the first one out. Senna the second. Ryan jumps into third out of the pits. So I'm not sure what's happened here with Jakey Salvo. If he changed the front wing on our screen, he lost a major bit of his front wing as they collided on pit entry. It's now loaded back in, so this could be a few internet issues here. There are 10 laps remaining. The Aston Martin of 1XP leads the race. And possibly take the championship lead. He jumps early into the penultimate corner. It's a thumping start. The Ferrari behind hasn't been able to get a good jump behind him. And Noah couldn't get the drive off the final corner. He'll stay P3, but 1XB leads into turn 1. It's a great jump. Jakey Salvo is now out of the session. Hopefully we don't see another...
Okay, mate, don't worry about the...
there's a massive crash in the middle of the straightaway. That's where it was. And Glob Drip might have been involved. He's lost his front wing. So is Lindsay. He was inside the top 10. Snag, I think, has managed to avoid it all. And Live to Win has got a penalty. And there's major chaos here as Motley's 4-3 wide into the final, in the first sector. The Ferraris have made contact. One of them's lost their front wing. Live to Win with a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. This could dictate who wins the race. Ryan's now right on the back of him. But Senna's got ahead of them both. 1XP leads this Grand Prix. Senna's right on the back of Noah for P2. He'll get him on the main straight. A clean move between the Red Bull and the AlphaTauri. And Ryan will now look to aim up. Car ahead. He's just run a bit wide there at turn 1. No DRS for the second lap. We'll have to wait another lap round. But Senna has 7 laps to gain 2 seconds on the Aston Martin, as you can just see ahead of him. Lindsay and Glob Drip have both pitted from P14 and 15 respectively. And Noah's out of the Grand Prix as we focused on the leader. He's had a major shunt at turn 5, turn 6. No safety car so far. His race is done. He was inside the top 5. Over Live to Win and Ryan behind him. Here comes the Ferrari. Down the inside. He'll get the move done. The DRS is enabled. He might give it away into the first detection zone. He's close enough now. This could be for the race win. With just over 6 laps remaining, Senna opens the DRS, puts on all his ERS, and he will go around the outside into the far chicane. For the race lead, they're still side by side. The Aston Martin backs out of it, and Senna will take the race lead. Another yellow flag. It might be Puckers here. No, it isn't. It's Bubbler, Bill and Snag. They've collided at the fastest part of the circuit. I'm not sure what's happened there to their decision. Ryan sizes up P2. 1XB gets out of his way. And he flies to P2 in the Ferrari. Can he get the race lead? It's 1.4 seconds with 5 laps remaining. Could he pull off one of the best comebacks seen in OF1C history on its return night here at Albert Park after qualifying P17 in the qualifying session? The inside as the Red Bull defends the inside himself. Can't get the lead, but he gets the switchback. Ryan to the lead in the Ferrari. But the Red Bull will just have the inside line into the penultimate corner. Senna will hold on. Mate, Woozy's now out of the session. He's crashed on the main straight. But it's still up here for the battle for the lead. Live to Win is now on the back of Ryan Cox. It's a 3-car battle. As we enter the back straight, we shouldn't see any safety cars for any crashes now. Who will have the lead to commence the penultimate lap? It could be all to win here. Senna without any DRS. Ryan goes around the outside. He commences the race lead for himself. And Live to Win takes P2. Senna down to P3 in one zone. Although he might get P2 on penalties post-race, you'll want to get it on track. Lindsay spun in the middle of the track. That nearly collects all 3 leaders. Live to Win has got another 3-second penalty. So that maneuver from the Red Bull that spun out in P11 nearly took out all 3 race leaders. And he's got a 3-second penalty himself after that spin. It's given Ryan 0.5 of a second. On the streets of Albert Park, they might come up to lap Ryan Puckers in the Alpine ahead for P10. But Ryan, on the OF1C return, rounds the final corner. He will put Ferrari in victory lane here tonight. And it's 3-peat for Ryan Cox here in Australia. As Live to Win and Senna round out the podium. 1XB in the Aston Martin P4, Stardust P5, Motley P6. That's a double points finish for Ferrari. With P1 and P7. Travis might be able to get the P7. Does depend on penalties, I will check that. No, he won't. He's got considerably more. So he will round up P8, Snag in P9, and he's gone off the track. It just hasn't been his race. He's been involved in, recalled 2 to 3 incidents. But he won't have to worry because he'll be the last car across the line after Puckers was lapped. But what an opening night here in OF1C. Ryan is your winner.